Bernard Harris, it's pleasure to have you in my podcast. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Petra. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, for sure. So those who don't may know, Benkku here is a former professional basketball player and a coach. Am I right?
You are right.
Okay.
On both accounts.
Yeah. So let's start. Back in the days, how did you get interest about basketball?
that's a funny story because I think that baseball, American baseball, was my first love. Okay. I started playing that first, and I was a fairly decent pitcher, young kid. But I kept growing. I started getting taller and taller and taller. And everyone, kept saying to me, bugging me about playing basketball. You need to play basketball. You should try basketball. And all the guys in my neighborhood, we all always got together and played. And that's basically how it started. Me playing basketball is just through the fact that I was getting taller and taller. And I watched a lot of basketball when they actually showed it on TV.
Okay. So what age did you start?
I started a little late. I would say I started around 13 years old, between 12 and 13.
Okay, that's cool.
And yeah, like I said, up until that time, I played baseball. Didn't really like basketball because I had to wear short pants and I had skinny legs.
Okay.
So that was the only thing I had against basketball.
Okay. Can you tell me which countries you've been playing basketball? You've been many different countries.
You mean playing as a professional, going to different countries?
Yeah.
I've been in, man, I guess I started out when when I was in college, we had a Christmas tournament in Europe, and we played in Spain, France, and Portugal. That was my first time in Europe. Okay. I've also played in Israel, Germany, the Soviet Union when it was the Soviet Union, Sweden, of course, Finland, of course.
Many places.
And I want to say that's about it. If I'm thinking back, and I did say Philippines, right?
Okay.
So yeah, you got the Philippines. I played in the Philippines. Yeah. Okay. So that's about the ones that I can remember off the top of my head.
Okay. So there is many countries. So how did it feel to come play?
Yeah, I've been around a little bit.
Sorry.
And some of those countries I've been to more than once.
Yeah. That's true. It's maybe this connecting is going a little bit late now, so apologize if we have some technical difficulties. But okay, what does Salo and Wilpas Vikings mean to you?
Actually, they mean a lot to me because I spent 13 years living in Salo. And my daughter was born in Salo. I was married to a lady from Salo. So Salo and Salo Wilpas, they mean a lot to me. I was on the team when they came up, when we first came up to the Koripalloilija.
Yeah.
And I coached Salo Wilpas in the Koripalloilija.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have a good background with them.
Do you still visiting in Salo?
I like Salo.
Yeah. So you still?
Yeah, I like Salo. Salo's a good sports town.
Yeah, it is. Definitely it is. Can you tell, for those who don't may know, you have been playing a short time in NBA. Can you tell the background about that story? How did all went and what happened?
Well, it's I think it's at least in America, and I think around the world, that it's every young player's dream to get a chance to go to the NBA and play. No different for me. When I got drafted by the Buffalo Braves, of course, it was an exciting time.
Yeah.
I also got drafted by the Virginia Squires. I turned down the Squires and decided to try the NBA. And like I said, one of the best days probably in my life was when they told me that I had made the team, that I would be on the team.
Yeah.
So that was one of the happy points in my playing career.
Yeah.
It's just a great feeling to be able to play against guys that you have seen on TV.
Yeah.
Some of these guys are your heroes. So it's just a great feeling to be on the same floor and on the same team with some of these guys.
Yeah, and of course, competition is next level in NBA. So
competition is next level, and it was even more so, I think, when I was playing back in that time, because there was only 12 teams.
Yeah.
Now they have 30 teams.
Yeah.
So nowadays you have a lot of teams. Back then there was only 12 teams and only 12 players allowed on each team.
What year was that? Do you remember?
This is 1974, 75.
Okay, long time ago. So many things have changed.
A lot of things have changed, and one of them being the salaries.
Yeah.
That's the true. Thing that probably changed the most.
Yeah. What is the most greatest match you have been ever playing or coaching?
I don't know. That's hard to say because I've been in a lot of different matches that have meant a lot of different things to me. For example, my high school, I had a high school game where I scored 52 points.
Okay.
That's something you always remember. I had a game when I was in college at Virginia Commonwealth University. I played against Robert Parrish.
Ah.
I played against him, and I scored 30 points against him.
Okay, cool.
Those things I remember. And I remember going to what was then the Soviet Union. I was on a U.S. national team representing the U.S.
Okay.
And we went to the Soviet Union to play, I think it was 9 games.
Okay.
And to come from the States and go into that environment is something that, I always remember.
That's cool. That's very cool. Do you like more coaching or playing?
I like more playing.
Yeah.
I like more playing. I think it's more fun to play.
When did you play your?
I enjoy coaching.
Yeah. When did you play your last professional basketball game? Do you remember? What year?
About 18 years ago, when I was age 52.
Okay. So it's not that long time ago.
I think I set probably the European record. I'm not sure.
Well, hey,
playing at a top level at age 52.
Yeah, that. I need to give some respect for that for sure. So, what about coaching? You still doing some or?
I'm still coaching. I'm coaching now. I'm working in Pontarlier, and I'm coaching our men's second division team, which we are trying to come up to the level of 1B.
Okay.
And I'm also coaching. I coach actually 4 different teams. I'm coaching that team. I'm coaching also a 4th division team for Pontarlier. And I coach one ladies team for Espo Basket, EBT, which is in the 3rd division. And I'm also coaching a fun team for EBT.
So basketball is really your life.
It seems to be.
It seems to be.
It seems to be.
Who is your role model in basketball?
I would say back during the time when I was young coming up, probably guys like Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah.
I would say if you're tall during that time, most guys, model their game or looked up to Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, those type guys.
Okay. So what position you was playing?
When I was young, I played more center.
Okay.
I played strictly center.
Okay.
When I was young. After through my college, I played center and forward.
Right.
When I turned professional, I played probably 3 or 4 positions. I've actually sometimes played point guard.
Okay.
Because I had good ball handling skills.
Yeah.
So if the other team was pressing our team and the guards had problems, I would handle the ball, bring it up, and run the offense.
What kind of player you was in your own opinion?
In my own opinion, I think I was a good all-around player.
Yeah.
I'm probably best known for my shooting.
Okay.
But I also think that I was a fairly good rebounder, decent defender, shot blocker. So I think an all-around player.
Okay. So hey, I forgot to ask one question about Finland. First time when you heard about that you are going to move Finland and start playing Finnish basketball team, did you know anything about Finland before you came here?
This is a funny story. Yeah. Because I actually knew something about Finland because, as I told you, I went to the Soviet Union with the national team.
Okay.
We played 9 games there, and we came back to Finland to play 2 games against the Finnish national team.
Okay.
And this was in June, so the weather was warm, sun was shining. So I actually had we had good memories of Finland because we remember when we went out one night to the club shoot. And we went about 11 o'clock and it wasn't dark.
Yeah.
And we came out of the club around, I guess, 3:30 in the morning. And the sun was up again.
Yeah. It's never dark.
So we had I had some good memories of Finland. I think we stayed here for about 4 or 5 days. And we actually stayed in the Hotel Marski.
Okay.
Which is still, And so I had some good memories of Finland.
Yeah.
So 6 years later, I got a phone call from my agent.
Okay.
And asked if I would like to come to Finland and play. So I had some good memories. And I said, yeah, sure, sure, why not?
Yeah.
And my friends were saying that, it's going to be cold, man, and you need to take a lot of winter clothes and all that stuff. And I said, no, man. I've already been to Finland. Sun's shining. It's great. No. No.
Then shit hit the fan.
No problem.
Yeah.
So I came here, I remember September the 18th.
Yeah.
But before I came, since everybody was telling me that, take winter clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
I said, I better call. I was coming to Turku.
Yeah.
So I called one of the managers from Turku. And I asked him, I said, well, do I need to bring, a lot of heavy clothes, winter clothes?
Yeah.
And he said to me, no, don't worry about it. We're in the southern part of Finland.
Okay.
So I don't know. I think maybe he misunderstood me. But anyway, when I got here, I came with no winter clothes at all.
Yeah.
Just light clothes and stuff. September 18th. About 3 weeks later, big snowstorm, man. Big snowstorm. I remember we were going to Kotka to play, and it was so much snow we had to actually kind of push the bus. And I had no winter clothes. I actually thought I had died and gone to hell. So that's my story about
it. That's welcome to Finland.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my! But hey, you're still living here, so you kind of been used to, cold winters because you're still here with us.
I think you never get used to the cold winters. I stay inside a lot.
Okay.
During the winters, it's kind of like from the house to the car to, where I'm going. I don't ski or try to do any of that stuff. So yeah. You kind of get used to it.
Yeah. Do you miss America?
Not so much. Okay. I probably missed it more when I was younger.
Yeah.
Just hanging out with my friends and family and stuff like that. And you miss the simple things that you never think about, like going to buy a good hot dog.
Yeah.
Those type of things you miss a lot from home.
Yeah. Hey, let's talk about a little bit basketball and NBA nowadays. What do you think NBA nowadays? Is it all about Los Angeles Lakers?
It seems to be.
Yeah.
It seems to be because I think that LeBron James is on the LA Lakers.
Yeah.
So of course wherever he goes, there's going to be a lot of hype about the Lakers.
Yeah.
But there's some other interesting teams. I think Brooklyn Nets.
Yes.
Are an interesting team.
Yeah.
And I think that if you look, it's kind of strange. I don't know if it's because of the pandemic or what.
Yeah.
But a lot of teams that should have been good this season are not good at all.
Yeah.
So if you look at Dallas, you look at some other teams, Denver, they haven't been really good at all. No. So there's some surprises. There seems to be only a couple good teams in the East and a couple good teams in the West.
Yeah, actually, I need to share one story. I try to explain that good as I can. But when I first time met you, I was like 5 or 7 years old, and me, my dad, and my sister went to Salohalli to watch Vilpas Vikings game, and then we saw you on the yard going to Salohalli as well, and I was like. And it was like a day before I was just watching Space Jam movie where Michael Jordan was, and then I watched it. Then I asked my dad, "Was that Michael Jordan?" That was first time. That was first time when I met you.
That's a good story. Did we win the game?
I don't remember. I don't remember. Yeah, it's long time ago.
Time goes quick.
Yes, it is. Hey, can you tell something for those young kids who are dreaming of being basketball players?
Well, I can say that if that's your passion and that's your dream, follow your dream. Try to get as much knowledge as you can, learn about basketball. Try to watch good players play. You should try to watch, if you're a young kid in Finland, you should try to watch some Chorus Liga games.
Yes.
Watch some of your favorite players and watch how they play and try to pick up some good points from them. Also watch some of the mistakes they make, their bad points, and then you learn how not to do that and follow your dream.
Yeah, that's it.
I think Lauri Markkanen has shown that you can follow your dream.
By the way, I need to ask. Sorry to interrupt, but I need to ask about Lauri Markkanen because he's a quite good player, but is it in his situation, is that good player in a bad team?
Well, the team is playing better now.
Yeah, now it's better. Yeah,
they changed coaches. I think they've had some difficulties in the past year.
Yeah.
Obviously, there are better teams in the league, but I think that they are a young team. They are a young team, and they are progressing well.
Yeah.
They are getting better.
Yeah.
With the new coach, Billy Donovan, I think has really helped Lowry a lot.
Yeah.
And Lowry's playing good this year.
Yeah, he's been playing good. Zach Lavine as well has been very good.
Yeah, they both have been playing good.
Yeah.
And if Lowry can stay healthy, they might make the playoffs.
Yeah. Did you by the way had any bad injuries in your career?
I didn't have any of those injuries where you call that will actually slow you down.
Yeah.
Like a torn Achilles tendon.
Yeah.
Or an ACL injury, which is quite popular nowadays. I don't know why so many guys are tearing their knees and stuff, but I didn't have any of those injuries. I fractured my elbow one time. Just, stuff like that. Just basketball stuff, but no major damage to my legs.
Well, that's always good.
That's why I was able to play a long time.
Yeah, that's did you say age 52?
52. That was I was actually coaching at the time in Forza, and we had so many injuries that I came back and played. I think I played 6 or 7 games.
Okay, that's
and I can tell you it hurt.
Yeah, well, babe, I need to give respect for that. Hey, Benkku, it was so good, and I'm so honored to have you in my podcast. It was fun to talk to you, and you're that kind of guy. When I was a little boy, I was watching you. Whoa, who is that guy? He's very good playing, and it's kind of one dream come true.
I'm glad I made a good impression on you.
Yeah. Hey, have a good time with the basketball. Stay safe and stay healthy.
Thank you. Same to you, Patrick. Take care, man.
Have a nice day. See ya. Bye.